Here's another part of Ashland. Over here to the right, there is the historic Ashland Armory, 208 Oak Street. Went to lots of shows back there in my youth. And they also have craft fairs and other kind of stuff. There used to be a store here on the right called Cantwell's. That kind of went under. It was like a hippie store. Basically, Ashland is filled with hippies, but that's okay. Hippies are great. And then this used to be the old Oak Street building on the right. They kind of changed that into a little shopping area. And then right up here on the right, as we cross the tracks, there's Ashland Lumber. Then there's another little shopping area they added in down here. Just a little strip mall with, I think it's like a furniture store and a couple other things. And let's see, right there, that house on the corner, you see one of my friends, Angelica, used to live there a long time ago with her kid Asia. That was a fun house to hang out at. And we are headed down Oak Street. And another one of my buddies used to live right up here on the right. My buddy Jake. Did a lot of partying in my early 20s back there. And mostly down, when you drive down Oak Street, this is more of a residential area. There's not any businesses down there. They used to have Ashland greenhouses down here when I was younger, but I believe since then they moved those over a couple blocks. And then those bumps were going over. Those used to not be here. The city decided they had a lot of speeders up and down this street, so the city put them in. And at first they put in these big rubber mats, and everybody would honk when they went over them. And so the city pulled those out and they put asphalt bumps in, and now it's just annoying to drive over. See where it says bump right there? And then if you go left after this bump here, there's a street over there. I think it's Nevada Street. Back when I was a teenager, I used to work for a drugstore, and part of my job was to go deliver prescription drugs to all the old people that couldn't make it to the drugstore, and that was one of the main streets where all the old people lived, was on Nevada Street. And then now we're kind of headed out of the residential area, and we are headed up towards I-5 or Interstate 5. And then the creek that we're crossing right now, that would be Lithia, or it turns into Bear Creek. I believe it's Bear Creek when it finally gets down this low. This country road. The bike path is down below the road on the left-hand side. And then we are paralleling I-5, Interstate 5. But what I would say is that this is a really boring drive, so I'm going to turn it off because nobody's going to want to watch this drive where I'm at.